So this is the capability that this platform is intended to offer at its foundation. This is one of 3 levels. So starting at top center, it is a social media platform with a comprehensive suite of power tools, software capacities made available to everyone for free, all users, so that if people participate on this platform, they get free access to the software and the capabilities of the platform without requirement other than operating within ethical and legal bounds and policy bounds of the platform as they evolve, the governance system of the platform. It will have a system-wide search engine. It will be GDPR compliant and compliant with California rules of data management and personal information management. Highly secure and will allow both identified and anonymous contributions of any and all ideas, defined problems, solution sets, data sets, so that this can be a mechanism for a collection point for wisdom, understanding, insight, possibility, and a fertile developmental environment for collaborative intention at scale. Meaning 100 universities could contribute to this. 100 nations can contribute to this, and it can scale to meet them. This is a fractal design, so there can be one of these per nation or per city or per state. It has a learning management system built into it, with learning being supported in a wide variety of formats, whether it's classes, whether it's like the Khan Academy, whether it's mentoring, whether it's training for programmers for free at scale anywhere in the world. Anyone could learn how to program a computer. Whether it's delivery of conscious, collaborative, educational, and transformational materials, ideas, concepts, videos, books. Also, it will have a participant, a life cycle participant and organizational entity management system and development system, meaning it's designed to help any social movement that might operate on this platform, whether it's a Black Lives Matter or women's empowerment, folks of any race, color, creed, religion, belief system wishing to further their efforts in a funded way, meaning this system would be designed to fund the participants' social movements, as well as to evolve them, as well as to educate them, as well as to empower them, and to offer them technology that is not available to many existing social movements. Many existing social movements in our world are under-technologized, don't have access to a cohesive, integrated platform that has all of the necessary tools and data and educational materials to further and evolve and refine the intentions of the social movement or the group endeavors. This would have an enterprise resource management system and a logistical system to deliver resources, funding, educational materials, and any resource of any expertise to anywhere in the world. Also, it will be, currently it's envisioned to be based on the Microsoft Azure suite of softwares, which will allow us to offer Office 365 products along with many other softwares. It will be highly secure. We hope to have this be as secure as any system is on this planet. recognizing the challenges of hackers and folks that are not aligned with global health and safety and joy and security. It will have its own accounting system. There will be a bartering system, person hours, subject matter expert hours. It will have its own cryptocurrency for exchange of efforting and capacity between organizations and entities of all kinds, groups and individuals. Scalable project management system so that any scale of project can be designed, architected, managed, deployed, monitored, implemented, evolved, and understandings can be derived from all of those implementations. Collaborative communications support system that operates internal to this social movement engine, simultaneously interfacing with all other social media platforms, and a capacity via software to create a mycelium network, if you will, into any existing nation or organization so that that organization can learn to operate in synchronized effort efficiently and effectively to contribute and collaborate on this system and to benefit from it simultaneously. The many databases are envisioned to be participative on this, and there will be a collection information system that will work seamlessly with the learning management system. We recognize that in our world, food and water in the near future, due to climate change, are mission critical to survival of our planet, keeping various societies stable. So food security and freshwater security and management thereof, along with disaster recovery capacity, are being built into the architecture and design of this system. And so preemptive, proactive action to enhance food security globally and freshwater availability globally, simultaneous to disaster response capacity that's not based on any individual nation's policies, intentions, limitations, so that, for example, if there were a COVID-20 or 21 or 22 that unfolds in the future, there would be a central point of answering that is as of yet non-existent in our world. The United Nations is not designed to operate that way. The World Health Organization is not designed to proactively and preemptively implement infrastructure that would be able to answer immediately the needs of the world equally. And we wish to build that via some form of this platform. This is a sketch, obviously. It's the best we have to offer in this present moment. We also have entity and group orchestration, administration, and moderation capacity. So facilitators to enhance the collaborative capacity to help people transcend prior dynamics of politics and misunderstanding and conflict-based negotiation and shift into conscious collaboration as the new mode of world process. Second to last, the team of teams growing into collaboration support capability that will be scalable globally. And lastly, all of this is being designed to feed information, data, and understanding and information via a core AI engine that synchronizes and synthesizes all of that information and those coordinated capabilities and capacities to feed all of that information to level 2 so that nations can work together in a central integrated system as united equals to develop national scale endeavors that only nations have the resources and capacities to effect and to implement and deploy. So that then leads to the third level of the social movement engine, which is that deployment capacity and that management of those applied strategies and projects globally in a well-coordinated, efficient, effective way. All three levels are designed to be educational to educate each other constantly, to feed each other constantly, to inform each other, to synchronize all of their efforts, and to maximize efficient utilization of precious resources. I know this is a lot, and we hope that it's understood that this diagram we're offering to right now as a software company for them to spec out the design of, and we're going to have that spec, that statement of work available to us within the next few weeks. It's understood to be so, and we can utilize that for funding purposes so that we can then build this. There are many distracting, non-integrative paths that are available to humanity at this time. Many for-profit paths that would say, for example, that if we've got 8 years to draw down carbon by 45% globally, that we should somehow try to get there via profit, via competition, via conspicuous consumption, via not changing anything fundamentally in our life, world, or society, or global governmental process, simply because people fear change and they don't want to give up anything that they become accustomed to and are familiar with. This is a knowledge management engine, a learning management engine, a global engine of global transformation, a global healing engine, a evolution of consciousness engine. We absolutely agree with what you're saying, because yes, the stakeholders need to be participative. The path, we're trying to define that path right now. And we are open, we will implore you and everyone to offer suggestions in this regard. One path that we have arrived at is to bring in some very high-level stakeholders into workshop environments. So spiritual people, documentary experts, social media experts, not social media platforms, people who understand the pluses and minuses, the benefits and the challenges or problems that social media platforms generate. Of course, technologists, climate change experts, and the wealthy and powerful, so to speak, into workshop environments that are multi-day environments, and they build on each other. All of the outputs of each workshop feed the next and the next and the next in an ever-evolving way. And the outputs of those workshops become materials that are distributed to the world to help people orchestrate their activities, see what's possible, see brand new models that have never been conceptualized before because they were simply not acceptable in a nationalistic, populistic, tribalistic, or competitive environment. So the creation of those new models of thought, decision-making, governance, approach, solutions generation, we feel can be constructed in that sort of venue, and documenting all of it and then presenting it so that people can learn how they can collaborate, generate whole new models that are from point A to point B, complete in their expression of collaborative potential, because we need that catalyzing set of models and representations of what can be, so that it will then be a natural emergence of collaborative capacity within the species, if we can effect that.